Hello, everybody. Uh, Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. So, कुछ ना कुछ वीडियो डालता रहता हूँ तो yesterday I was driving my daughter to the library and we were just having a casual father-daughter talk. And interestingly, we exchanged some very good information and I was kind of excited to share that with you all. तो इसमें मतलब ऐसा वी नॉट ट्राइंग टू काइंड ऑफ influence anything, but basically wanted to share how we can look at things with a different perspective, right? मतलब छोटे बच्चों से भी बहुत सारा एक आइडिया आता है, उनका जो थॉट प्रोसेस होता है, ये नया जनरेशन है वहाँ पे लोग अलग तरीके से सोचते हैं. तो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो काइंड ऑफ exchange that point of view and share with you all and seek your inputs and feedback on that. I'm sure there's a lot to learn. The way I have started looking at with more and more gray hairs is that there's knowledge all around us. We just have to keep our eyes, ears open and learn from everything that we come across or that we see in our surroundings. So I'm introducing my daughter, my younger daughter, Myra. इसको हम लोग मिट्टू बुलाते हैं घर में. And I mean, I was having discussion with Myra only yesterday. So let me kind of get you going with this discussion that we had yesterday. She's 9 year old. She's in grade 4. Myra, you want to talk about yourself? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Myra Kumar. I am a fourth grader. So, my friend has a small business, and she talks to me about her business a lot.
Okay, so I will give you a chance to talk more about it. So she's not going to promote her friend's business here. We were having a casual talk where when Myra shared her point of view on how to start a business. So Myra, if you have to, let's say, start a new business, what are the things that comes to your mind? What are the things that you will think to make it successful?
So, firstly, I would come up with a list of possible issues that would occur during the ladder of business. Firstly, what if the plan you made might not be successful? What if you accidentally planned something wrong? Oh, I forgot to post this. So what could happen if I didn't do something right? Because in business, whenever you do one small mistake, it can lead up to something big that might grow into a bigger problem. So you might need to think through every issue that can come through in the path.
तो मैं मायरा को बीच बीच में रोकता रहूँगा. She, like any other small 10-year-old kid or 9-year-old kid, she is full of ideas. उसके बहुत कुछ है. I was surprised with the fact that how come a 9-year-old kid can even think about a business model. So Myra, if you have to, first of all, why do you want to do a business? What is the key objective of doing a business?
The key objective is firstly, I'm a kid, so if I start a business, everybody will be clearly surprised. But one clear objective that I would really appreciate is I don't really care about the money. I will donate the money to a shelter whenever I start a business. Whenever I get the money, I will donate it to a shelter. And another objective that I have in mind is I want to inspire people. I want to share my ideas like I am right now. I would like to share my ideas, and that's pretty much both of my goals.
ओके, सो मायरा का कहना है कि वो कुछ ऐसा करना चाहती है जिससे कि उसको पैसे नहीं चाहिए, बिकॉज प्रॉब्ली शी इज़ टू यंग टू नो कि पैसों का करना क्या है उसको, राइट? बट शी वांट्स टू earn money not for herself but for helping needy people in the society. So that's what she meant by saying she would want to donate that earning to a shelter जहाँ पे गरीब लोग रहते हैं, इनके पास अपना रहने का जुगाड़ नहीं है, उनके पास पैसे नहीं है, उनका सर्वाइवल को लेकर स्ट्रगल है. So she would want to donate that. I mean, so I take pride in the fact that my kid has started thinking about other people in the society who are underprivileged or who doesn't have the basic needs for the survival. That's something I would pat her back on, back for. Second thing that she said is she would want to, uh, what did you say?
I want to inspire
Inspire
other people.
others.
I want to inspire other kids like me.
राइट सो उस बारे में आप अगर सोचेंगे तो ये कुछ करना चाहती है बट एट द सेम टाइम शी वांट्स दैट आइडिया ऑफ हेल्पिंग अदर्स टू बिकम मोर वायरल शी वांट्स दैट आइडिया टू गो टू लार्जर सेट ऑफ पीपल सो दैट द इम्पैक्ट इज बिग तो यहाँ पे ध्यान देने की बात यह है कि हम जो भी करें इट शुड नॉट बी लोकलाइज इट शुड बी
Everyone.
for everyone, for a larger set of people, and it reaches a large mass to make a massive impact.
So I kind of think of my ideas as like algae. It's a very weird idea, but algae, one molecule of it grows in a large lake, but then the algae spreads across the entire lake, and that can bring life. Like that can bring life to the lake. It can help several species. I want it to be that way with ideas. Spread it across the world. It can help people daily.
राइट सो यहाँ पे मैं ट्रांसलेट करूँ उसको तो मायरा का कहना है कि शी वांट्स द आइडिया टू बी लाइक एलजी इन अ लेक एलजी जो होता है जो एक क्या बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं एक एक जो काई जमा होती है जो आप देखेंगे पानी में छोटी सी काई होती है वो फैल जाती है दो इट लुक्स डर्टी बट इफ़ यू लुक एट द बिहाइंड द सीन it supports the entire what you call the ecosystem of the lake और पानी जहाँ पे रहता है वहाँ पे मछलियों के खाने का जुगाड़ होता है जानवर पलते हैं पौधे पनपते हैं उनको ऑक्सीजन मिलता है व्हाट नॉट राइट सो शी इज सेइंग दैट शी वांट्स टू डू समथिंग but she is keeping herself out of the equation meaning I don't want to do it for myself I want to do something which brings betterment to the society I'm part of and that should be inspiring enough to reach to larger mass okay so हमारा एक काम करता है let's talk about business तो माना जाए कि आपने एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया how would you look at making sure that your business reaches to larger set of people क्या करोगे आप उसके लिए
So firstly, I personally prefer starting a business online because in my opinion, if you start a business that's in person, you'll need to have like a warehouse, and that's a lot. I personally prefer online, and if you have the same idea as me, you need to find a trusted. You have to find a trusted website platformer. Like if you use like a website platform that's like nobody's used before, it looks very shady and like it looks like nobody's ever made any like adjustments or updates to it. Do not use that website platformer because it can be full of scams. It can ask you for money daily, and especially if you don't get like what they call premium, they'll keep on asking for money, and then not apparently, at one point they will like force you to pay money because that's happened to a lot of people I know, and it's not a good thing at all.
So यहाँ पे बारह का ये करना है कि आप जो भी कर रहे हैं उसको करने के लिए यू हैव टू ऑलवेज मेक श्योर दैट यू आर यूजिंग लेजिटिमेट प्लेटफॉर्म जो कि लोगों को पता हो जहाँ पे लोग जाते हो जिसका अवेयरनेस हो और साथ में यू हैव टू ऑलवेज पुट योर एफर्ट फॉर फाइंडिंग समथिंग विच इज़ लेजिटिमेट मीनिंग जहाँ पे स्कैम नहीं हो क्योंकि आप जो भी काम करेंगे जो भी बिजनेस सेटअप करेंगे उसमें एक पॉजिटिव साइड होगा जहाँ पे विच विल ग्रो विच विल ब्रिंग लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स to the business, to the people, to the society, but at the same time, there are outliers. There are problems in every setup. So you have to very well know कि आपको क्या करना है और क्या नहीं करना है. So whatever she is telling is these are like some examples कि जो आपको avoid करना है. तो मायरा let's say कि आपने एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया and that is that you think is going to be successful. But would you always look at business to be successful only, or you would look at some of the pitfalls that you'll come across or that you might come across, and how will you prepare for that?
So I will always look at the problems that we might come across, because if you just make a business willy-nilly without thinking about what might happen and what issues could come across that might lead to something really big, like if you did so Yeah, plan your problems before you start the business. Because if you just leave it be and you're just like, it's fine, nobody will notice. Somebody will notice, and then there'll be a large hatred that will be growing across the community. And that could be a very large problem. It's like, because like big businesses like Amazon, all those big businesses, they always have issues that they come across, but they always find solutions for it.
राइट तो देखिए यहाँ पर I was totally amazed after I heard her yesterday. I don't think I had ever bothered to talk to her about anything so big for her age, but then I was amazed by the fact that there are a lot of things that the kids are getting exposed to, which at least I never had exposure to. When she talked about plan for problems, this is something that was more like an eye opener for me also. आप देखोगे हम लोग बिजनेस कोई भी बिजनेस करता है, कोई भी नया सेटअप शुरू करता है, कोई कंपनी खोलता है, पीपल ऑलवेज लुक एट द ब्राइटर साइड ऑफ इट कि मैं ये करूँगा, इससे इतना फ़ायदा होगा, इससे इतना एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट होगा. बट डू वी रियली प्लान फॉर प्रॉब्लम्स? Probably I would say at least 60 to 70% people don't, or the organizations don't. This is one key message that I learned from my kid, and I can tell you that you all probably would find a merit in this. So yeah, I mean this is a very important message, that plan for problems. So the purpose of this video was primarily to kind of bring different thoughts, different ideas, different ways of looking at things. And the message that I'm trying to convey here to this group is कि किसी के लंबाई चौड़ाई पे, उसके उम्र पे मत जाइए. There is information all around us, and you never know, one fine day, one naive looking idea can do wonders, not only to us, to the society, to the people around us, and to the mankind even. You never know. So Myra, any last word that you want to say before we wrap up?
Yes. Like relating to the previous conversation about problems that you can plan. Problems are like shadows. Like they'll follow you around. Even when you try to like run away from it, they'll still just stay by you. And whenever you start like an in-person businesses can be really hard. Starting a business in general is very complicated. But I respect those who have in-person businesses because they work really hard, and then they buy all these warehouses and technology that helps them with their business. I really respect that because they're being very persistent, and they're not really like, oh my God, this is too much work, I'm not doing this. They're trying, and I really think that's a really cool idea. And there's some people who are like role models to me, like all the classic entrepreneurs, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, everybody.
So thank you, Myra, for those nice words. I'm sure there's a lot that we all can exchange, we can learn from each other. और चलिए मायरा को इंट्रोड्यूस करने का मेन पर्पस ये था बताना कि हमारे आसपास में ही मतलब बहुत कुछ जानकारी होती है. हम एक दूसरे से एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं, वी कैन बोरो, एंड आई गॉट माई लर्निंग फॉर द डे. I'm sure you all would have got or come across similar opportunities. If not, keep looking for it, and that is the way to go. तो चलिए आप अपनी जंग अपनी कोशिश जारी रखेंगे, and we'll keep supporting, helping each other, and see what difference we can bring. Thank you so much, Myra. Have a nice day. And मेरा बच्चा जो छोटा सा बच्चा था, I'm proud to say he has become big. Good job.